Beware shapeshifters. But first, what's up, beautiful people? It's your favorite cousin Rich, back again. Hope you're having a graceful day, because I am as well. So let's begin. Be careful of shapeshifters. What are shapeshifters, you might ask? Remember when you was a kid, and maybe some of y'all as an adult, you used to play with Play-Doh and Legos, and you get to make anything you want out of it, you know? That's what shapeshifters are. Shapeshifters are people, when they get around a certain crowd, that can form themselves and shape themselves in order to fit in with this crowd. And I'm not talking about like code switching or highlighting certain parts of you and not highlighting certain parts of you in order to, make yourself more easily fitting with this crowd, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who can take on a whole different personality, somebody who can act completely, totally different, really, almost, to be completely honest with you, somebody who's totally fake and is not themselves, depending on whatever crowd they're around. These are shapeshifters. Beings who have no identity, loss of identity, or scared to show their identity. Ones who don't fit in, so they soak up the energy from those around them and reflect that same energy or the same likeness of those around them. These are what shapeshifters are. Be careful of these people. Especially if you are a chosen one. If you're a starseed, you're an earth angel, you're an empath, you're somebody special, period. Be careful of these shapeshifters. See, these people are seeking one thing: energy. They may come in the form of being a vampire. They may become in the form of being an attention 304, an attention seeker, whatever the case may be. These people are out for one thing: your energy. They feed off their energy. See, these are desperate individuals because if it was up to their own, they would be by themselves. Not willfully, as a lot of us willfully want to be by ourselves because we find peace in it. No, these people would be forced to be by themselves because nobody wants to be around them. A lot of these people are unpleasant. A lot of these people have no identity. A lot of these people are really just lame. And I'm not talking about in the high school where, people who read comic books where they considered them lame, or, people who, had special interests that weren't popular, they were considered lame. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about these folks grown type lame. Like you just lame. You just weird. You just not cool. Like, I think if you have any kind of special interest, a hobby, or anything, whatever the case may be, you're cool. Because you can teach me something about something. That's cool, But anyway, these people are not cool. The type of personality they are, they're not cool. The way they think they have lack mentality. They're always talking down on people. Whenever it's their true selves, whenever they are around people that they don't have to shapeshift around. They're never speaking positive or being hopeful about anything. They don't have any goals, any dreams. They're just looking to latch on to people. They're like parasites. So be careful of these people we call shapeshifters. They're after one thing: your energy. And the reason why I said be careful if you're empath, a starseed, an earth angel, is because these people, these three people, these select people, special people here on this earth, have this ability to draw people in and heal. They have this healing energy. And you will attract these shapeshifters because they need that healing energy, but they're too prideful or too proud, or, they don't even know it, but they need it. So they'll seem to want to latch onto you and drain that energy from you, drain that resource from you. So what they'll do is they'll manipulate, they'll shapeshift, they'll mirror to be just like you. So when you run into them, You think you're running into yourself. It's like a mirror. You think you're running into yourself. And that's where you fall for the plan. And that's where you fall for the plot that they had. So you think, I found an equal match, or I found somebody who's just like me, you know? Coming to find out, these people don't have any identity. And what they did was they shapeshifted who they were in order to mirror you. So you think that they're just like you. So now you can let them into your circle and give them your resources and your energy. Just because you run into somebody who's just like you, or who has a good personality, or earth angel, starseed, or, chosen one, this don't mean that they're a shapeshifter. Because the reason is, I can have a view that's going this way, they can have a view that's going that way. So we're not mirroring each other, but we can tell when we connect, or we can tell just by the energy that we have our own personalities, but we're still good people. So that's the difference. If you feel like these people don't have their own personality, if you feel like these people are just copying you, if you just feel off about these people, they're probably a shapeshifter. They're probably a shapeshifter. Be careful. If you feel when you get away from these people and your energy feels down, you feel like you leaving with less energy than you had. If you don't feel hopeful or optimistic, yet when you're around them, you felt you felt something like they were just like you, but when you left, you were out of energy. They're shapeshifters. Be careful. That's the biggest way to tell. Around somebody who seems like they're real, what happens when you get away from them? Are you out of energy? Or do you feel more optimistic about the conversation you guys had, or about life, period? Do you look more hopeful to life, or do you feel like you want to go take a nap? Do you feel like you're just tired? That's how you tell if these people are shapeshifters, or if these people are genuine and real. So be careful. Analyze, how do you feel when you get away from them? When you finish the interaction? Because I'll tell you, a lot of these shapeshifters are good. They're very, very good. They'll blend in like a chameleon. And you won't catch them until it's too late. Until it's in a time of need and they won't be there. Or when shit gets real and the mask slips off and you see the real them. So be careful of these shapeshifters. Don't have them in your circle. They can be a very, very weak link chain, where you think that they're real just like the rest of the links in the chain, until you tie that chain up to something you need it, and motherfucker pop. But anyway, I hope this could help somebody today. This your favorite cousin. Y'all be safe. Love and blessings.